All right, let's talk about one of the biggest, most subtle traps in all of trading. It's a psychological one, and I guarantee it's costing you more than you realize.
You know that feeling, right? That constant internal battle between the person you want to be and the person who actually clicks the mouse. It's like there are two of you in there and they're at war.
You start the day with a solid plan. You tell yourself, this is it, this is the system. But then, the market moves. And at the first hint of trouble, a totally different part of your brain just grabs the steering wheel. You start forcing trades, cutting winners short, moving your stops, and by the end of it all, you're not just down money, you're just completely exhausted.
Now, this isn't just you having a bad day. It's a pattern, a really specific, really common cycle that we can call the loop of frustration.
See, when you're trading manually, every single decision rests squarely on your shoulders. Every entry, every exit, every tick of the chart, it all flows through your brain. Each candle feels like it's screaming at you to do something. And with all that psychological weight, it becomes so easy to just throw the plan out the window and react purely on emotion.
And this is how that loop ends, every single time. You find a strategy. It seems great. You try it, you hit a completely normal, statistically inevitable losing streak, and your brain just freaks out. It screams, this system is broken, and you believe it. You conclude the system is the problem, not your reaction to it. So what do? You toss it in the trash and go hunting for the next holy grail. And the whole cycle starts all over again.
So if the problem is messy human emotions, well, the solution seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? Just take the human out of the equation. And this right here is how we walk straight into the automation trap.
And here's the hard truth, the one that a lot of people don't want to hear. Automation is not your escape hatch. It's not some magic pill that's going to cure the fear, the greed, or the doubt that you feel when your hard-earned money is on the line. It's just a different arena for the same fight.
You see, all your psychological baggage, it comes right along with you. You don't get to check it at the door when you fire up a trading bot. The same old challenges are all still there. They've just put on a different costume. And this is the great irony. Instead of setting you free, automation, for many people, just builds a different kind of prison, one that's built on the exact same psychological flaws we were trying to escape from. Okay, so fantasy number one. You think you're going to become this cold, calculating machine. The reality? When that bot hits a drawdown, you are going to feel the exact same gut-wrenching fear. The only difference is, now you're sitting there hands tied, fighting the urge to pull the plug on the whole operation instead of just closing one trade. The feeling is identical.
Oh, and then there's this one, the myth of the perfect backtest. You see that beautiful equity curve going straight up and to the right, and you think you found a literal money printer. The harsh reality is that in this game, a flawless backtest isn't a sign of easy money. It's a massive red flag. It's almost always a marketing gimmick, designed to sell you a dream, not a tool for the real world.
And maybe the biggest fantasy of them all, set it and forget it. You think, great, I'll turn this thing on and the work is done. But no, the real work, the new kind of discipline, is the constant agonizing battle not to interfere, not to tweak it after a couple of losses, not to turn it off right before it's about to catch a huge winner.
I mean, really think about it. When you can't stop yourself from tinkering with your bot, what are you actually doing? You're screaming, I don't trust this thing. It is the exact same problem that made you ditch your manual strategy after 2 losses. You haven't fixed the problem, you've just changed the tool. The lack of trust is still there.
So, if manual trading is a psychological minefield, and automated trading is just a different kind of prison, then what's left? What is the real work that we're actually supposed to be doing here?
This is the question that cuts through all the marketing noise and all the BS. The tool, whether it's your own 2 hands or a fancy piece of code, that is not the edge. The real, lasting edge is found somewhere else entirely.
And here it is. It really boils down to these 3 pillars, and they are inseparable. First, you have to find a real quantifiable edge in the market. Second, you have to build the ironclad discipline to actually execute on that edge through all of its ups and downs. And third, you have to manage your risk so well that the downs don't take you out of the game. If you take away even one of these pillars, the whole structure collapses.
Now this, right here, might be the single most important piece of practical advice you ever get in trading. Most people try to find a risk level that will make them the most money. That is the wrong goal. Your goal should be to find a risk level that is so small you can literally go to sleep at night and not care what happens. A level where one loss is just noise. That is where you start.
And here's why that is so critical. Risk management isn't just about protecting your account balance. It's about protecting your mind. Because the second you start risking too much, your decision-making goes out the window. Clear, rational thought becomes impossible. The right risk level is the one that allows you to stay psychologically in the game.
So let's just end with this thought. The endless hunt for a perfect, no-loss system, that is the trap. It doesn't exist. The real work, the hard work, is internal. It's about building the mindset, the discipline, and the risk framework that allows you to survive the reality of trading, which is a game of probabilities, not certainties. Your goal isn't to find a way to never lose. Your goal is to build a mindset that can take a loss and keep going.